You stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call me. Just call me. Just call me. Just call me. You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call me. Just call me. Just call me. Just call me.
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the SCL Winston Cup Series presented by Robert's Ballscrew. I'm Mike Demoney up in the booth as usual, but this time we have a substitute here in for Liam, and that's Alan Bergen. Alan, man, how's it going?
It's going great. I'm happy to be here tonight. And we're, I cringe every time we come to the Chicagoland area just because it's Cubs Nation and I'm a Cardinals fan. But nonetheless, we're going to see great racing minus the big Tropicana, orange floating down the front straightaway.
Yeah, definitely. These guys went to Legacy Phoenix last week for 100 laps. Andrew Polici wound up bringing home the victory. The first win for him on the season, but these guys are running a little bit different package than we usually see here in the Cup Series, as they have limited that fuel to 60%. They have 2 sets of tires in the pits, so this is definitely going to be a fuel strategy race here tonight.
Absolutely. As we got cars on the racetrack here. And right now we're watching Gary Maydew in that 063 car. Now, I had the pleasure of covering these guys whenever you guys were in Miami, for the SRM trip, and these guys put on one whale of a show.
Oh, they definitely do. I mean, usually we get a few more drivers than we'll probably see tonight, but these guys will still put on a show. Lots of side-by-side action. These guys also definitely know where to run run the lines here. We'll see what they can do here, as right now sitting on the pole is Michael Matta with a 30.48.
Yeah, that's what a lot of drivers are gunning for right now. If you want to be on the pole, you got to beat that 30.48 of Michael Matta. And I feel like, Joshua Taylor-Hill, he could be one of those drivers that could possibly do it. But unfortunately, he's going to be starting near the back. Andrew McKenzie, he's another one of those drivers that probably could have done it. As he's finishing up his qualifying run. So Justin Lewis got real close on his first lap. He might actually be able to knock Michael Matta off the pole there in that number 7 car.
Yeah, Justin Lewis looking to try and get a little more speed here out of that number 7 machine, but teammate there, Maxwell Caldwell, jumps to the point with a 30.47.
Yeah, that car was on rails during that qualifying lap, and I mean, I would expect no more. But this track isn't really exactly a D-shaped oval, as the front and back straightaway kind of got a little bit of a pitch to it.
They're rolling through here. Looks like Justin Lewis is going to finish that lap. Jump back to Ronnie Hurst here. Supporting the title sponsor, the J&M Group Industrial Services 22 Chevy, rolling around, coming to that start-finish line, going to finish lap number 2. See what he can do here. First lap was a 30.73. See if he goes faster. Top of the board for the 22, 30.47 for Ronnie Hurst.
Matches Maxwell Caldwell. Joshua Taylor-Hill getting some extra practice laps in there, trying to get a handle on that racetrack in that race car.
Yeah, these guys, usually they'll run basically a full complement of fuel, but they set it up for several tracks spread out throughout their season where they go down to the 60% fuel. So we should see some little bit different racing here. Some guys trying to stretch that fuel strategy just a little bit longer than others, as you see Taylor-Hill get a little loose there as the qualifying session has wrapped up. But it will definitely come to fruition here as we get ready to jump over into that race session here.
Yeah, before we get to our starting lineup, let's go over our weather. And right now we got a 65-degree ambient air temperature with 84% relative humidity and a 77-mile-an-hour wind. And the track temperature, Mike, is cranked up on the hot side with a 91-degree track temp.
Yeah, it definitely is gonna be a little slick out there. That done as they get ready to jump on the grid here. Go down trackside. So we got Ronnie Hurst with a 30.466. Maxwell Caldwell just to his outside. 7 thousandths of a second slower is all in that 94 machine. Michael Matta and Blake Madu back here in row number 2. We got Justin Lewis and Trevor Dalton going to bring up row number 3. Andrew Polici, last week's winner, with newcomer TJ Hanley in the 890 machine. Joshua Yarborough, repping one of the other sponsors here, Robert's Ballscrew, in that 77 Toyota, is going to roll off P9 with Jason Crumley just to his outside. Andrew McKenzie and Adam Lowe going to come through row number 6. We have Jonathan Casebear and Josh Taylor-Hill back in row number 7. And the 790 Toyota of Tyler Farrer is going to start shotgun on the field tonight.
Well, here we go. We're getting ready to get cranked up to crazy. And Ronnie Hurst, Maxwell Caldwell are going to be bringing this field down to green. Mike, I'm ready to go. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely ready to get cranked up.
Yeah, these guys coming down the backstretch are going to file up here. Ronnie Hurst, first pole of the season, had a little bit of a hard luck go from the outset here, but we'll see what he can do once these guys get lined up and they get cranked under this green flag here.
.100 laps is the distance. Lights are out on that iRacing.com pace car and on along the speedway.
Yeah, Maxwell Caldwell looking to get his first win of the season, starting on the front row, but Ronnie Hurst is going to bring him on down here. And we are green flag racing in the SCL Winston Cup Series. Michael Matta with a huge move to the lead.
90 or 60% fuel loads. These guys are driving like they got 100% fuel. These guys are definitely going to have to tiptoe around here as Michael Matta is going to take that number 16 car to the outside. He's going to run the proverbial cushion here.
Yeah, Matta up on the high side. Justin Lewis down on the low side, slides up, gets back in line. Michael Matta pulls down just a little bit. If he stays up, Lewis goes down to the bottom through the corner.
They are 3 wide back here in the back, Mike. Oh my goodness.
4 wide just behind
laps.
them.
And they're doing this with such ease.
Got the 790 of Tyler Barr back here, running 3-4 wide, coming up through the field, already up 5 spots from where he started. Jonathan Casebear in that number 6. Ford also up 5 spots, and they are just making it work down on that bottom side as Andrew Polici goes the wrong way in a hurry. Adam Lowe up 1 spot. But they can spread out here coming through that front stretch here at Chicagoland as the leaders have kind of single filed out.
Yeah, they single filed out. We're getting. Oh, here we go. We're thinking about 4 wide that 17 car. I think there's a 17 car that's black and that's the number 10. It's Joshua Terrell. He's thinking about going 3 wide. Oh my gosh. These guys are cranked up to crazy. That RCA car. RCA sponsored number 10 car, Joshua Terrell. He's going to slide up in front of that 06 car from Andrew McKenzie. He's going to get that 12th spot away from the 06 car.
And here we have a battle starting to heat up between TJ Hanley. Like Maxwell Caldwell's faded back just a little bit. Hanley goes down to the inside. Going to try and get by Madhu on the bottom side. Still side by side as they come down that backstretch.
Yeah, here we are. 6 laps in. This 100-lap race here. Michael Matta handily he's almost up to have second lead, Mike. And, Justin Lewis is right behind him. Justin Lewis, 100 laps seems like a long time, but it's really not. You got to go.
Yeah, 100 laps here is going to click off kind of in a hurry. I mean, you're running, I bet they average probably 31.5 seconds a lap for the whole race. Right now they're running, fastest lap of the race was a 30:54. Currently, Justin Lewis last lap ran a 30:69. So they're not really falling off anywhere. We'll see if anybody decides to try and maybe save a little bit of fuel, but it'll all depend on how they feel this race is going to run.
Yeah, like Michael Matta out to that half-second lead. There's the eyeball test. The group got that number 6 car of Jonathan K-Spear. He's on the inside looking for 8th from Tyler Farr. So far, Amina Green getting ready to set. Sun's starting to set over to Chicagoland Speedway in Joliet, Illinois. Maxwell Caldwell, your pole sitter, down 4 spots. That might be a strategy move as we got 80 laps left to go, 81 to be exact.
Yeah, you're definitely going to try. You're probably going to see a couple different strategies come through here. That you'll see some guys try and save a little bit of tire and fuel at the beginning of this run, and then you should see them start to make their way towards the front. I'm not sure if 60% is going to quite give you enough to make it a one-stop race, but it definitely will make that second pit stop a little bit faster. Justin Lewis going to go down to the inside, try and get by race leader Michael Matta. Not quite enough momentum there, as now he is under attack from Madu here.
Justin Lewis losing that second spot to Madu. And here comes Gary Madu. Look, run, Michael, run. Gary Madu getting ready to strap on the proverbial hairnet and serve launch to Michael Matta in that number 16 car. "13 laps in. Here comes Justin Lewis to the inside of Gary Madu. He's thinking about it, thinks better of it. Justin Lewis going to go back on the offensive once again. Gary Madu making that inside, making that car 5 lanes wide. Gary Madu underneath of Michael Matta. And the turn number 1. This is a battle for the lead. Give the position to Gary Madu. Michael Matta trying to battle back on the outside.
Now Matta losing that position, but looks like he's going to be able to battle back on that high side, get back up in front of the 063 here. But Justin Lewis is trying to close in as well with these two guys battling side by side. He's going to get sucked right back up into the battle here. Ronnie Hurst also coming through. Checking back through the field. Looks like we got Maxwell Caldwell trying to get by. I think he's by TJ Hanley there. And Hanley kind of battles back again.
TJ Hanley, that number 890 car. Tyler Farr, it's a battle of the triple digits. Whoa, Maxwell Caldwell just drove the 790 car all the way up to the wall.
Yeah, Caldwell isn't playing around with that rookie jumping in here.
Caldwell says, "Welcome to the SCL Cup Series."
Trevor Dalton almost stuck 3 wide. With Adam Lowe down on the bottom side, Tyler Farr up on the high side. Justin Lewis getting back by the 063 here. 3 wide behind him. K-Spear up high. Hurst and Maxwell Caldwell.
I mean, these guys have been 2 wide for the majority of the race. As we got comers and goers. Michael Matta back up doing Michael Matta things. Justin Lewis, there's Michael Matta right there in the corner of the screen. Jonathan K-Spear going around Gary Madu.
Yeah, I wonder if that 63 of Madu there kind of maybe ran his tires off running that fast pace. He was one of the fastest drivers on track for the beginning part of this race, and now it seems like he might have paid the price here, as now he's going to be under attack from Maxwell Caldwell on the bottom. Ronnie Hurst might try and slip through up on the high side as Madu comes down side by side, bumping doors there with Maxwell Caldwell.
And a slide job. I imagine Madu had to be hard on the binder as Caldwell slid up. Now there's something you don't see every day.
Eric Hill, McKenzie, and Yarborough. "20 laps in, and there is racing action all over the track here."
Yeah, Mike, there's more action than a Waffle House at 3 a.m. I went there.
Usually do. You ever gonna have a Waffle House car?
I did.
I know. I don't remember what race that was for, but I remember you saying you were gonna do it.
I did it for, it was going to be for Talladega, as we were going 4 wide here.
Oh, wow.
And then it ended up being with the Racers Elite Next Gen Series that actually made it happen.
Whoa. You can see from the view that Adam Lowe has just how close that 790 and the 06 have become here. Is that, nope, that's an 890.
I like the skateboard.
Almost bumping there. Just in front of them, they have Ronnie Hurst, Blake Madu, and Case Bear. Case Bear trying to maintain his position inside the top 5. Justin Lewis was able to get the lead. Michael Matta trying to battle back on the high side. Cross him over, going down to the bottom. Well, I thought he was going to try and get back down to the bottom. Maxwell Caldwell is going to try and take the bottom away from Matta. They slide up, single file out one more time here, coming down the backstretch.
Single file out, more strung out than a line at the methadone clinic. We're on.
Close in on that 063.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Thus, ladies and gentlemen, that was a meatloaf reference. And not about the food either. We're still on board with Ronnie Hurst in a 22 car. You can see they're using up every inch of the racetrack right now.
These 4 drivers back here are not giving anyone any inches here, as they are almost 4 wide. Adam Lowe, Trevor Dalton, Tyler Farr, and TJ Hanley.
I mean, there's 3 wide here for last place.
Yeah, nobody's given anybody an inch here, as Michael Matta is now coming on fire from Maxwell Caldwell. Caldwell down on the inside, slides up, tries to get a little side draft there, trying to pull himself even with Matta coming into the corner, and he'll do just that. See if he's going to have the momentum to pass on corner exit. He'll slide up, and he will do just that. Gets a little loose there in front of Matta, does Maxwell Caldwell.
And Justin Lewis takes over that lead. So you're 27 laps in. You know, and if they keep running like this, fuel strategy is going to come into play.
Well, either that or fuel strategy is going to go out the window, and you're just going to make 2 pit stops and hope you can have it. But Matta and Caldwell are not giving each other not even a single inch as they are side by side, almost touching doors here. Caldwell runs him up almost into the wall. He slid up in front of Matta a couple times. Took the air right off the nose of that 16 machine, hard off the wall. Caldwell goes down to the inside, stays straight, but he tucks back up, gets in line, and is going to try and drive a little angry here as he's trying to get back to Matta.
Caldwell on the offensive. Ooh, they're bumping doors.
Yeah, when I said they weren't giving him an inch, he's not even giving him a centimeter now.
I mean, he's giving him exactly what he's getting. That's nothing.
Matta slides up behind. See what Caldwell can do here. Drives down deep into the corner. Like he's going to be able to pull away now and set his sights on Justin Lewis. Justin Lewis loved that battle going on back behind him as he was able to get out to almost a half-second lead right now. We'll see if Caldwell can close in here. Case Bear was able to pull himself up within a half-second. Trevor Dalton now battling that 063 of Madu for the top 5.
Working lap number 30. Gary Madu falling into the clutches of Trevor Dalton and TJ Handley.
Yeah, I think Madu kind of overdrove his stuff there at the beginning because he was lightning quick. I think he still has the fastest lap of the race, or tied with the fastest lap of the race with that 30:54. So maybe he overdid it a little bit. Now he is paying the price.
I mean, that would make the most sense right now. Right now we're watching that 890 car of TJ Handley. Right now he's up 2 spots. He's 38th. He's up to 6th.
3 wide back here with the rookie in the middle. Hurst on the high side, gets bounced off and goes into the outside wall. Adam Lowe down on the bottom. 790 slides up again, almost touches Ronnie Hurst. Barr is definitely going to be earning those rookie stripes here as he's, I believe, first run in the league here tonight.
Congratulations to Tyler Farr for making the show here tonight, and hopefully he doesn't make the highlight reels for all the wrong reasons.
Looks like Case Bear is going to have a little pressure put on him from Trevor Dalton in that 27 Toyota.
Right now, Case Spear and Trevor Dalton side by side.
And here comes
Door handle,
TJ
door
Hamley.
handle.
TJ saw him battling, said, "You guys go ahead and do that up there on the track. I'm going to take this apron and pass you both real quick." Michael Matta down pit lane.
Michael Matta coming in to get his pit services. We are almost 3 wide for... Wow. For third.
Yeah, for third place back here. Dalton, Hanley, and Case Bear. And then just behind them, they're also battling almost 3 wide with Hurst, Farr, Lowe, and Madu here. 3, almost 4 wide, depending on what part of the track they're on.
So we're not the front stretch, it's 4 wide. Back stretch, 3 wide.
Yep.
Don't forget tomorrow as we're getting ready to start wholesale pit stops. Tomorrow evening, 7:30 Eastern.
Missed pit lane.
He's going to get an unsafe pit entrance.
Yeah, he missed that one. Justin Lewis down pit lane.
He wasn't even close. He missed it by a mile. Oh.
Well, he will have an extended pit stop here.
Tomorrow evening at 7:30 Eastern, you can catch the Scars and Stars of the Racers Elite Truck Series as they go dirt racing, Mike. Dirt racing at the High Banks, the home that Errol Baltus built, and that's Eldora Speedway. Don't forget to catch all the action. Then tomorrow evening, Also, at around the same time as tonight, you can catch the Guns for safety rating as they wrap up their season and do it in championship mode, and then the nightcap with Liam and your very own Mike Damani at 10:20 Eastern with the Western States Racing League, as they are going to Las Vegas for 107 laps of high limit, highest roll action from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
And as we were listening to that, everybody came down and made their pit stop. So it looks like we know what a fuel run will be about that 36 lap mark, which means we're going to need at least one more pit stop.
Oh, at the minimum. At the minimum, I mean, right now, Caldwell and Armada and Justin Lewis battling it out pretty hot and heavy here. They're not giving each other. It's side by side, doing it John Ford style.
Yeah, and I think what that run just told us was everybody's pretty much set on a two-stop race. So while these guys are battling it out to get this settled, we'll take a break and hear from our sponsors, but definitely want to thank the J&M Group Industrial Services Company for coming on board here, Michigan's #1 source for CNC and manual machinery repair services. The J&M Group, we've got you covered.
J&M Group. We got you covered. Well, I tell you right now, Justin Lewis has got this field covered with that 0.18 second lead over Michael Matta, and that 2.16 lead over, Maxwell Caldwell. We're working lap 40. We have 61 left to go.
Now got a few left to go. But with that, we're going to step aside here. You won't miss anything. We'll go side by side, and we'll be right back after this.
What's going on, everybody? It's Tillman with the Landscape Company, and I'm here to tell you that we specialize in transforming both commercial and residential spaces into stunning landscapes. Whether you need a property maintenance, mulching, or expert design crew, we've got you covered. As a small family business, we pride ourselves in putting our customers first, and your satisfaction is our top priority. Ready to elevate your outdoor space? Call us today at 757-724-7097 for your free quote. And remember, when you call, tell them Tillman sent you. TLC VB, your trusted partner for all your lawn and landscape needs.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the J&M Group Industrial Services Winston Cup Series presented by Roberts Ballscrew. While we were away, you didn't miss a thing as there was a lot of tight racing going on, but the leader is still Justin Lewis with Michael Matta hot on his heels. Maxwell Caldwell back a little ways, almost, we'll call it a little over 2 seconds. Trevor Dalton, Adam Lowe next in line, round out that top 5. Jonathan Casebears had his hands full with TJ Hanley in the 890 machine. They've been battling side by side for multiple laps. Tyler Farr back there in 8th, Yarborough in 9th, and Ronnie Hurst, P10, last week's winner, Andrew Polici. It looks like Michael Matta not sure what happened to Matta. It looks like he's having connection issues.
And Mike, that is never good when you're having connection issues.
Not when you're battling for the lead.
No. That's definitely the wrong time to be having connection issues. Right now, Justin Lewis leads over Michael Matta by 0.4 of a second. Jonathan or Maxwell Caldwell back behind these two seconds back. Now we're starting to get in that period where we're starting to see that lull and whatnot. May do a lap down, and so is Jason Cromwell, both lap down after those pit stops.
I'm not sure what happened to Crumley there. He was basically in his pit box the same amount of time as everybody else as far as total pit lane time. Blake Manu, we knew what his issue was. He had a, looks like, probably 40-second hold almost.
Yeah, 40-second hold. That's a lot on a track like this. You're guaranteed to lose at least two laps.
Yeah, he lost quite a few here. We'll go back and what we have Bruin back here. Looks like Casebear has lost a couple positions here as Hanley was able to get by him. Farr is also able to get by, slides up in front of Casebear. Casebear all over his rear bumper there. You from the on
right.
board here.
I'd say right now we're on board with that 790 car. Or no, Jonathan Cashpier we were on board with. Whew. If I could talk tonight, that would be great.
Caldwell able to get by Matta. Looks like Caldwell might have been saving fuel for a little bit there. And now he has put that pedal down as that gap went from over 2 seconds. Now it is down to almost a second and a half to Justin Lewis. So he is trying to close in here.
Trying to close in here. Justin Lewis leads Maxwell Caldwell over a second and a half. Michael Madden now drops 2 seconds behind. And that's going to allow these guys to catch up as Justin Lewis just pulls away and essentially puts on cruise control and takes off.
Yeah, everybody knows they're going to have one more pit stop here. It's just a matter of when. They're going to try and get as close to that 70 lap mark as they can. Might go a little bit further than that, but with the little to no real tire fall off that we're seeing as far as lap time differences, I'd imagine they're just going to get to where they think they can make it and come down and make that pit stop. The only thing that would throw a wrench in it is if they get a caution at some point in time, and then maybe a driver here or there decided to take only right sides. It looks like almost everybody took a full set except for maybe Tarrant Hill back here, as he only spent a little over 9 seconds in his pit box. Everybody else spent 14 to 15.
Maybe Tarrant Hill just took gas.
We will have to wait and find out here. Look at Adam Lowe in that 58 Ford, as he is trying to build on last week's podium finish here. Up 7 spots already, running P5. See if he has a couple more left in him here. As a battle of the 7 and 890s are battling here.
Battle of the triple digits. With 40 to go. Things are going to start getting on the north side of crazy.
And Jason Crumley came in.
Mike, I don't know if you've seen Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car for this weekend, but boy, it looks sharp.
Yeah, it definitely does. I'd seen it a while ago. A little preview.
And I don't know if you heard the big news out of Joe Gibbs Racing today. But coming to a dirt track near you, Seabell.
Imagine that. I mean, you sit there and you tell your other drivers no, and then you sign a new driver, and it's like, oh hey, you guys can go dirt racing again. I mean, Kyle Busch is going to get into midget. I mean, watch the funny video of him trying to get his frame out of there.
Oh my goodness.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. You know, I was telling Shane last night on a broadcast, we ought to do a watch party on Saturday for the Florence 400.
Now we could do that. Adam Lowe going to try and get by Michael Matta. Matta's going the wrong way in a hurry in that 16 WeatherTech Chevy. And we're going to have a battle for the lead momentarily. Maxwell Caldwell looking for the lead, looking for his first win of the season here, trying to make it happen here at Chicagoland.
With 35 to go. Maxwell Caldwell up to the front. Justin Lewis trying to battle back.
Trying to, just not quite able to.
Got to keep it off the wall to do that.
Yeah. Bounced her off there just a little bit. As they go by Tarrant Hill as he comes down pit lane.
Joshua Terry Hill finally blinks and he goes on pit road. You know, Mike, every time we work together, we try to figure out fuel strategy. And, well, we end up biting the bullet.
Caldwell hard into that outside wall.
And that's going to slow him down.
Take a look here. Go back, take a look real quick. What happened? Oh, almost looks like his steering wheel almost disconnected as straight as he went into that outside wall. Yarborough, Hurst, and McKenzie all in. Caldwell's still going to stay out even after taking that heavy right side damage. We can take a look at it here. Yeah, a little bit there. Yeah, not too bad maybe. Maybe it's okay, but he's going to get Trevor Dalton right on his rear bumper here.
A little over 31 to go. Now we're starting to see cars laps down.
Yeah, all the drivers that came in to make their pit stops. Crumley on lap 59, Tarrant Hill 65, McKenzie 67, Hurst, Yarborough also 67. Matta and Tyler Farr down pit lane now.
Just as you say that.
In his pit box.
There he is, Michael Matta.
See what he can do once he gets those 4 fresh tires on.
I'm not sure that this late. Well, I take that back. I would take 4 tires all day long.
And Justin Lewis coming in. Caldwell going to stay out. Adam Lowe staying out. Hanley staying out. Pulici staying out.
It's no surprise. As we are 3 wide. Oh, goodness gracious. That scares me sometimes.
Yeah, that'd be a little rough there.
A little rough?
Hanley, K-Spare, Trevor Dalton all come in pit lane. Caldwell still rolling through, has a almost 2.5 second lead over Adam Lowe. Liti's the next car on the lead lap. Got a couple lappers in between them. Caldwell coming in. I'd assume we're going to see, yep, Adam Lowe, Pulici all come in. Lap 73. Justin Lewis is going to try and take back the lead here, as he is getting that number 7 Chevy back up to speed.
Here we are in the closing laps here. Lap 74. 26 laps left, or 27 laps left in the book. Had to think about my math there for a little bit, but we got it.
St. Louis math.
Yes. St. Louis math. Or as Dave Regal said, St. Louis math.
they all cycle out. Tyler Farr just ran 30.47. Fastest lap of the race for that 790 Toyota.
Yep, real quick, I want to give a shout out to Ricky Thornton Jr. for winning the Castro Flow Racing Night in America race at Sonoya, Georgia. And, you know, Mike, he picked up the championship Saturday night. Nice little weekly series that Flow Racing puts on. And, you know, they have about one event a month, and then they end their season at Sonoya. And, well, now we're getting ready to go racing in Australia, so.
We'll have to see what these guys can do here. Justin Lewis, Michael Madden, Maxwell Caldwell, and Trevor Dalton. Adam Lowe also trying to stay up here inside that top 5.
$25 laps to go. And just 24.
Well, with that being said, we'll take our last commercial break, and we will bring you the closing laps here of the J&M Industrial Services Winston Cup Series, brought to you by Robert's Ballscrew. Back after this.
What's going on, everybody? It's Tillman with the Landscape Company, and I'm here to tell you that we specialize in transforming both commercial and residential spaces into stunning landscapes. Whether you need a property maintenance, mulching, or expert design crew, we've got you covered. As a small family business, we pride ourselves in putting our customers first, and your satisfaction is our top priority. Ready to elevate your outdoor space? Call us today at 757-724-7097 for your free quote. And remember, when you call, tell them Tillman sent you. TLC VB, your trusted partner for all your lawn and landscape needs.
Everybody, welcome back. Didn't miss anything while we were away, but this battle here for 4th place is heating up. Trevor Dalton down on the bottom side, Adam Lowe up on the top side. We also have a battle slowly starting to come to fruition here up for second place. Michael Matta, Maxwell Caldwell.
What a battle. 17 to go. Michael Matta. Justin Lewis continue to battle for the lead. Maxwell Caldwell, he'd give Maxwell second position.
Now these two can't get away from each other out on the track. Side by side, door banging action here between the 94 and the 16. Caldwell
Meanwhile,
trying to, I'm gonna say Caldwell trying to put Matta in his rearview mirror because he has got a mountain to climb if he wants to get his first win of the season.
Well, I tell you what, right now, with 15 laps to go, and that interval just slowly climbing, the sands of the hourglass are running out for Maxwell Caldwell. Use that reference.
Adam Lowe able to get by Trevor Dalton. That gap's slowly starting to come down, but might be a little too late here for Maxwell Caldwell. He is about a tenth of a lap faster, but that is not going to make up 6 seconds in 14 laps.
Oh boy. Mike, I have a question for you.
Okay.
How early is too early to play Christmas music?
How early is too early?
Yeah.
Before Thanksgiving.
Well, I tell you that I asked you that to tell you this. Our local radio stations have already started playing Christmas music on 102.5 KEVK. They're all Christmas all the way until December 25th.
Ouch. Tyler Farr went into that outside wall. Ronnie Hurst trying to take advantage here, get a position. This right now looks like it's the closest battle on track between these three drivers. 4 drivers now as K-Spear starting to roll in here to this battle.
12 laps to go. And right now, Maxwell Caldwell, he is almost 5 seconds ahead of the field, 5.5. But right now, this is a cool battle with Tyler Farr, TJ Haley, and Joshua Yarborough in that 77 car. And here comes Jonathan K-Spear. He's looking to get in on the mix also with 11 laps to go.
These guys, it doesn't matter where you're at on the track. They are racing hard for position. K-Spear trying to improve his spot. Up 3 spots. Ronnie Hurst is going to take away the pole trophy here tonight.
And it looks like Madu wins the race to the beer stand.
Yeah, it looks like he's hung around for 70 laps, made it to pit lane, and decided to call it enough here as we get that 9 laps to go as Justin Lewis comes by the start-finish line. See what he's doing here out on track as we jump on board here with that number 7 toy or Chevy.
And if you live under a rock, last night the Kansas City Chiefs got handed their first loss of the season.
And everybody in my neck of the woods was absolutely ecstatic because, Josh Allen was able to lead the Bills team to a victory.
Well, here's the thing. Taylor Swift wasn't in Buffalo.
Is that the thing?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift is the horseshoe. The horseshoe finally fell out. And speaking of horseshoes, Justin Lewis has the horseshoe right now And he is hoping that thing doesn't fall out of the back end of that tailpipe.
Yeah, Justin Lewis looking for his second win on the season. He won at Martinsville Speedway.
You know, I can never get a handle on Martinsville in these cars. I always end up sliding the corners.
I heard if you keep it on the wall, it goes faster.
Oh boy. I mean, look, poor Denny Hamlin, he can't catch a break at Martinsville.
So I was looking at a stat, and it says that Denny Hamlin almost has the same amount of wins in the playoffs as Joey Logano.
You ever get to wonder that Denny Hamlin might be the Dan Marino of NASCAR?
That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, he wins a lot. He just doesn't seem to win at the right time.
I mean, look, we avoided a trip to Phoenix over it, okay?
I don't know. Right now, it's south of 30 degrees here, so I probably would have been happy going to Phoenix. But that would mean that we'd have to hear about Denny Hamlin, but okay.
I mean, would you rather hear about Denny Hamlin or be cold?
Probably hear about Denny Hamlin.
Okay. 4 laps to go here from Chicagoland Speedway. Justin Lewis continues to lead this thing. Joshua Yarborough up 2 spots. He started 9th. He's now to 7th. Look,
I'll say he's got Robert's Ballscrew Repair on that 77 machine. They're one of the other title sponsors here. They're the presenting sponsor. They're the industry's leading provider of full-scale CNC ball-screw repair and remanufacturing services. Robert's Ballscrew. Great screws at a reasonable price. If you need 3 laps to go here, Justin Lewis running lights out once again.
Justin Lewis doing Justin Lewis things here. As he comes, Barney's got the green flag and the white flag. Popsicle sticks are in the air. I mean, 4-second lead, and all Maxwell Caldwell can do is just eat into it just a little bit further and try to eat some more of that proverbial apple.
Yeah, right now, closest battle on track for position anyways between Adam Lowe and Andrew Pulici. Both of them trying to stay inside that top 5, and they should be able to do just that. Michael Matta, white flag out in the air, 1 lap to go.
White flag in here. Justin Lewis doing Justin Lewis things as he's coming down that back straightaway one more time. He's going to sail it off into turn number 3 and 4. Off of turn 4. Justin Lewis is going to be your winner at Chicago.
Justin Lewis, 2 wins on the season on 2 completely different tracks. Dominating performance once again. Maxwell Caldwell able to hang on for P2. Adam Lowe just beating Andrew Pulici back for 3rd as Michael Matta had an issue, and it looks like Pulici might have as well. Let's see what happened here to Michael Matta on that final lap here real quick. So here's Pulici and Adam Lowe. Oh! Matta gets tagged by Tarrant Hill as they go by. I think he just got a little loose there, slid up into that 16 machine. But that is going to do it for the race. See if we can get some drivers up here in the booth for interviews here. Justin Lewis burning it down as he is the race winner. place up in the booth. Hey, Adam, Mike up in the booth, man. How's it going?
It's going great. Another solid day.
Definitely another solid day for you. You were able to avoid a little bit of incidents there as you were coming to the checkered flag. Got up for P3. Get to talk to you for the second time in a row here with another top 3 finish. How was it racing out there at Chicagoland with this lighter fuel cell?
I really loved it. The grooves seemed to move around quite a bit today. I was constantly changing the lane, trying to figure out how to keep the speed up. The first couple runs, it was just manage the fuel and, make good mileage, try to make that last run as short as possible. And took 4 tires. Looks like a couple guys took 2, and it worked pretty well for them. So maybe missed opportunity there, but this is my I think this is my 5th top 5 in a row. So that's my goal coming in, just to keep that streak alive. So 3rd place, I will gladly take that and head on to next week.
Yeah, definitely, man. Well, congrats on your P3. Anybody you want to thank before we get you out of here tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for hosting or broadcasting the race tonight, and SCL for, of course, hosting. And I don't know what happened there ahead of me, but I probably Josh, thank you for giving me an extra spot there coming to the line.
Definitely, man. Well, congrats once again on the P3 finish, and we'll look forward to talking to you not next week, but the week after.
All right, yep, look forward to it.
All right. We can get second place up here in the booth. Ellen, you want to talk to Maxwell?
Sure thing. Maxwell, not the run that you were hoping for, but nonetheless, you come home P2. Take us to that race and what more your car could have needed to possibly catch Justin Lewis there at the end.
We had the car. I just had a big computer glitch up that almost blue screened right there as I took the lead in that second stint, which is why y'all saw the car probably just take off toward a wall because I had 7 seconds of the same frame showing. So that killed the race. Like, I had the lead. Even when he took his 2 and I took my 4, I would have balanced out because I gained 3 seconds again on him on that last run. That would have been easily enough. But darn. Computer glitches of all things. In practice, we had 2 blue screens for some unknown reason, and then almost a 3rd one in the race. So I'm going to have to look into the technical gremlins here and see what's going on. But outside of that, we had the car. Car was good, qualified good, long run was good. I could stay with them in the short run and still gain time on them on the long run. So other than being a little bit snug, couldn't ask much more out of the car. Just needed my stuff to work.
Yeah, as we run our PCs almost 24/7 here, but nonetheless, here we are, finishing up here at Chicagoland. What's your thoughts as we continue to work through the rest of the season?
Honestly, my thoughts are this season's okay, but this league, man, like, we're used to 30 and 40 cars, and I don't know where everybody's at. So we got to get some more car count going. Thankfully, next week's a week off, and we're going to run a recruiting race at Kansas. So if anybody wants to come out and run with us, by all means, come on. It's a great league. It's just we're used to having go or go home in qualifying, and now we're sitting here with 15 guys running tonight. That's just not normal. So more than anything this season, I just want to use this as recruiting just to get some people in here so we can make next season fantastic.
All right, before we get you out of here, is there anybody you'd like to take to help get here tonight?
Absolutely. First and foremost, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Though things didn't go the way we planned, He's still faithful and good and lets me meet all these amazing guys and have fun every Monday night, and it's just a blessing to be here. Also want to thank Merkle Racing Engines for sponsoring the car, longtime sponsor. Todd couldn't be here tonight. He's partying it up, I guess, in New York City. So hope he's having fun. I know he's watching the broadcast, and want to see him out on track next week. And then just got to thank my teammates, Justin Lewis, Andrew Paleschi, and Trevor Dalton. I mean, we all had different kind of nights. Me and Justin more up front, Andrew and Trevor kind of mid-pack, but, that's to kind of happen every now and then. But, yeah, and then thankful for the league and thankful for you guys on the broadcast. Y'all do a great job. maybe the next time we see this 94, we can be one position better. Seems like I just got a dark cloud over my head anytime I get the lead in these races here lately.
All right, Maxwell, we're gonna go ahead and get you out of here and let you celebrate that second place finish with your team.
Thank you, guys.
Race winner Justin Lewis is joining us now. Justin, man, how's it going?
Not too bad. I think we got a little lucky, but we pulled that one out.
Well, it seems like you were just able to find the right spots or the right strategy just to take to take advantage of little hiccups here and there from Caldwell there, but you were able to bring home the victory. How is it racing out there here at Chicagoland?
I've grown to love this place, and I used to hate it, so it's kind of a unique situation. But no, it's a tighter car. I was a little nervous to try what I would like. Let me start over, I guess. If Max doesn't have his computer issue with the screen, I probably would have had to take 4 and just outpace him early and hope I could hold him off. But the computer issue opened the spotlight back up for what I actually did, which was taking 2 right side tires, which in the long run worked. Obviously, I mean, we won the race and had a big lead. But if he didn't have that computer mess up and get in the wall a little bit, I think that would have been a way more intensive race. So, because he's always had a habit to be better than me in the long run, especially here. This is one place I just can't hit it perfectly. But all in all, it was a decent run. Not too bad. We're still trying to get some guys in, seen some new faces. It's good. We're trying to get even more guys in, make this league great again, I guess. You know what I mean? Get these people back coming and getting, over 25, 30 cars like we used to have. So,
Yeah, definitely. It was nice seeing a few new faces in here, and you guys still doing 3 and 4 wide racing. So, you guys are doing a great job trying to recruit.
We had a pit party that went on for, usually our pit parties go for like 3 or 4 laps and somebody wrecks somebody and it's just a big cluster. So we actually had like a 5 or 6 car battle for like, I don't know, 15 laps, and it was literally 4 wide the entire pit party. So I was like, this is going to be way too fun, but it's going to be painful to try to save anything tonight. But we had a good time. I think it was like me, Adam, Ronnie Hurst, and Matt. We went at it for like 15 laps in practice. So no, everybody did a good job. Luckily, a strategy call on my end worked out for once. That doesn't happen very often. Usually, you pit early, you never get the cycle to fly your way. You get a caution at the wrong time, get yourself a lap down, something weird happens. It happens all the time. So this worked out. Glad it worked out. Shout outs, I guess. Thanks to you guys. We had a great broadcast to go look up, as always. I'll probably check this out on YouTube tomorrow. And then thank Josh and Adam and a couple other guys now that do some work in here. They try to, make sure we keep going, even though we may lack the car count. We try to make the racing as best we can. And the other shout out, I guess, is Todd Merkel. He didn't make it. He's in New York. So shout out to Todd if you're watching. We got you the dub. Well, actually got you a 1-2, I guess. And also thanks to Max, Andrew, and Trevor Dalton for racing with us too. So yeah, I think we're taking an off week next week. Gonna do some recruit races, I think, on Monday. So no need to see you guys, but we'll see you back the week after that. And I don't know where we are, so I guess we'll both find that out.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be glad to have you back as you guys head off to Gateway.
Oh, yay. So that one, me and Andrew have had me, Andrew, and Max have had like a 1, 2, 3, and we flipped that finishing order, I think 3 different times, and everyone's done something different each time. So that will be fun. We'll get some new faces in. Hopefully that'll make it even better. So
Definitely, man.
Yep, we'll just try to keep the win streak going. Johnny's not here, so we have to take advantage. That's what I look at.
Yeah, definitely. Johnny Wood Jr. came up and threw down the gauntlet. You guys are trying to battle back here, but he's missed a couple weeks, so we'll see how those drop weeks all shake out. But once again, congratulations, Justin Lewis, on your race win.
Thanks, boys.
So there you have it, as these guys battled it out here at Chicagoland. That they do have an off week next week, but we'll go ahead and run down the finishing results here. Justin Lewis, Maxwell Caldwell, Adam Lowe, 1, 2, 3. Andrew Polici and Michael Matta round out that top 5. Saw some tight racing there between Trevor Dalton, PJ Hanley, Joshua Yarborough, Jonathan Casebear, and Tyler Farr gets a top 10 here. Ronnie Hurst, pole setter, comes in P11 with Andrew McKenzie, Josh Hill, Jason Crumley, and Blake Madu round out the field of 15 drivers that took part tonight. But with that being said, they are off next week, and then they will head to St. Louis for the Gateway 150, I believe. So we'll see what these guys can do when they get to Gateway. Maybe we'll come back from our little Thanksgiving break, and they'll have a deeper field, and we'll see some good racing no matter what they do.
Yep, Gateway is my favorite track. It's a home race.
Yeah, definitely a home race for you there, Alan. But with that being said, from all the drivers of the J&M Group Industrial Services Winston Cup Series and all of us here at Sim Racing Media, I want to wish you guys a good night. We'll see you next time.